Hello, Legal Naya here. Good day to you, wherever you are. Do you know that when a married person promises you marriage and you are aware that the person is married, you can't sue that person for breach of promise to marry? Do you also know that when you agree to marry a person and you fail to marry that person, a court action can be brought against you for breach of promise to marry? So today our discussion is on breach of promise to marry. What is breach of promise to marry? What are the things that amount to breach of promise to marry, or the elements of breach of promise to marry? What are the possible defenses, and what do you stand to gain when you sue for breach of promise to marry? When we say breach of promise to marry, we mean that it is an agreement between a man and a woman to get married, and subsequently one of the parties withdraw themselves from the marriage. Breach of promise to marry can either be expressed or it can be implied. Express means that a party communicates direct to the other person that he is not interested in the marriage again. So for instance, where Anas and Kwamina decides to get married, and Anas goes to Kwamina and tells Kwamina that I want to marry you again. That is an express communication of breach of promise to marry. What then will be the implied situation? The implied situation can be from the person's conduct. So a person's action can amount to breach of promise to marry, where a person decides to marry another person than the person he has promised to marry. So where Anas goes ahead to marry Kojo instead of marrying Kwamina, who they had agreed to marry initially. The question that usually comes up is that, is it every promise that amounts to breach of promise to marry? No, not every promise. The promise must be a serious and legally binding one. When we mean legally binding, what does it mean? It means that from the conduct of people, we can assess that certain situations, such as cohabitation, childbearing, that the people have lived together with beyond reasonable time, that the families of the two people are aware of the promise to marry, and that even the society can attest to the fact that there will be a marriage between the two people. We should also note that where a drunken boyfriend, or where two people go for a party and a drunken boyfriend or girlfriend promises you to marry, it won't amount to a serious promise. Now, people ask us, okay, what do I get when I sue a person for breach of promise to marry? Will the person be forced to marry me? Oh, I love the person, I want to marry the person. Will the person be forced to marry me? We should know that breach of promise to marry, the person won't be forced to marry you, but you'll be awarded damages. Damages to compensate you for your mental health, for your loss of reputation, for your loss of economic activity, social disgrace, injured feelings, any anticipatory loss in preparation for the marriage. So, we'll also talk about the defenses in our next video. Please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Till next time, bye bye.